everybody, I am back and I'm actually doing a little bit of a different video today. I am going to show you how I prepare for a layout. Just recently I have been shopping, and then I got my credit card bill and it wasn't good. Shh, don't tell the husband. So anyways, I started realizing that I was going back to my old ways, and that day I received my last and final order. And what kind of got me to really pay attention again and focus and get back on the right track for kind of a freeze for me, doesn't mean everybody has to do this, but I purchased on Peachy Cheap. They had the Goodfellows, and it was a grandpa, father, I guess, collection, and I really liked it. And so this is what came in the lot, I guess you could say, from them. And it was basically these kind of puffy stickers. They say puffy, but they're really kind of hard. But anyway, so it came with this, and it said like grandfather or grandpa, father, friend, one of the guys, handsome fellow, together with you. And let me see if I could kind of make it brighter for you guys. See if that helps. I don't know if that's helping them. But anyways, and then it also came with these letter stickers and what they consider enamel dots, what they call them puffy dots. So right away, I loved this collection, and I was like, oh, but I don't have any of the paper. And I was about ready to go shopping again when I kind of looked around, was like, what am I doing? I can't shop anymore, and I have a whole room full of supplies. So I'm going to show you how all I have is this from this collection, and how I created a kit, even though I'm not going to use it a kit, but kind of how I created or prepared myself for you know, a layout. So let's get started. What I noticed right away with these colors is the most dominant colors were the pea green, the orange, and the aqua blue. And also this, it's a dark black gray charcoal, and so I knew I was going to gravitate and start pulling for these colors. So I'm trying not to have the glare on you guys, but at the same time I want you to be able to kind of see the sticker sheet there. Okay, hopefully that's okay for you guys. Okay, so the picture is going to be of my son getting his own and his first laptop. It's a little, just a little one that, you know, taught him, you know, ABCs, or teaches him ABCs. And so it was just a learning laptop, and he's always been a techie baby, even since he was a baby. Instead of stuffed animals, he was all about cell phones. So right away I looked for something as such, like a grid paper, a graph paper, some type of ledger, so that way it reminds me of like an office. And so I knew I was going to make this as my background. And this is from Simple Stories. It's called Take a Hike. It is the only paper that I have from this collection. Then I pulled out, oops, the orange that I was pointing to earlier. And I was like, okay, this is one that's going to be one of my layering pieces. This paper has nothing to do with anything that's going on. However, it's going to be covered. It's just going to be a little piece of it showing, probably about 1/8 of an inch. It's from Studio Calico. And this was on the back, which doesn't even go together, but I guess it's part of the collection. This is gorgeous. But I'm only going to use, like I said, just a fraction of this. So there's my orange. Here I have, actually I'll wait on that one. Next I grab a neutral color, and I love gray. That's one of my favorite neutrals. And so I took this one. It's just pictures of cameras, and it says together, say cheese, smile, hi. It's got, like I said, a bunch of camera icons, and I'm again going to use this as a layering piece. This is from Chalk Studio, My Mind's Eye. So perfect neutral color. Then I grabbed that pea green, and this is from Studio Calico as well. This was from their Autumn Press collection, only piece that I had in my stash, but I figured I'm just going to use it as a border. It could be a layer, but at least I got my pea green in there. Next, I have two to choose from, but it's from Park Bench, or not from Park Bench, I'm sorry, Fancy Pants, and it's a Park Bench collection. Let me see if I got that in there. And it's just basically kind of like a dark taupey color with the aqua polka dots. And I figured that would be a great layering piece. And then when I turn it over, I thought I could also make this as a layering piece as well. I really like this color because it's got pretty much all the tones except for the yellow. And there is no yellow in the collection, but sometimes I'll always just throw something in there even when it's not in the sticker sheet or in any type of the ephemera pack. Next, I also have this to choose from, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one, but it's Chalk Studio by My Mind's Eye, and it's just basically an aqua chevron. And again, it could be just a layering piece. You know, and I can also use this because I can't tell the tone of this, if it's a blue, a gray, a charcoal. It definitely is a unique color, but I can always use this as just a layering piece as well. So, I did have the ephemera pack. I'm not sure if I'm actually surprisingly going to use any of the ephemera pieces in here. But again, it's where I pulled the colors from this collection and pulled some of the colors out of my stash. Okay, so I have this. If that glare is bothering you, let me just stick it off to the side there. Next, I grabbed some Midway word stickers, and I'm just looking for this orange tag. I might use tickets, I'm not sure yet, but I was just going for the colors. Then there was this Travel Girl border sticker, and again, I was just going for color, so right away I thought of this kind of like a zigzag orange border sticker. Then there's the Studio Calico, and I noticed the aqua cameras. Next, I grabbed this Evalicious, and it's just little tags or labels. And again, I was just going for these two orange. I could even use this green one, because, well, no, it actually doesn't really match. Okay, so scratch that. But these two oranges are the ones that I was focused on. And it has a typewriter, and I thought that was cute. Okay, so then I have these My Mind Eye stickers. The green does not match. I'm looking only at this orange label. Then I have this Bella Boulevard, Bella Boulevard and My Mind's Eye label stickers. And again, I'm looking at the orange, although they also have the aqua as well. So I'm not quite sure which pieces I'm going to use from there. Then this is from the Basic Grey Hipster. I just thought it was cute because of the little glasses, because they definitely had some glasses icons in the sticker sheet, and I believe also in the ephemera pack as well. And I could use those, but I wanted just some different texture and some different dimension going through. So I pulled those from I think it was the Hipster collection from Basic Grey. Then I grabbed the Studio Calico frames, and I have a ton of frames. I always see people use them, and they look so cute on their layouts. However, I'm kind of challenging myself to see if I can try to use some. So I pulled the grays and the aqua blues. And then I think that's it. That's it. A couple more pieces. Okay, so the next I have, and I'm just going to kind of put them on my hand, these other labels. And yes, I have an overabundance of labels. I'm just not sure of which ones I'm going to use, but I pulled all the ones that have the orange tone, and even that pea green that matches perfectly with the 12 by 12 sheet. So that's it. I didn't have to go shopping to go run out and go get the papers to this collection. I pulled from my own stash, which is a good feeling to get rid of some of the stuff out of here because I just don't have any more room. My drawers have reached their max capacity, and now things are starting to pile up on my floor, and so it's not really making it fun for me to come in my room. So I'm glad I was able to start digging and pulling from colors from the collection. Okay, one last thing that I forgot to add. I did pull some wood veneers just to add some different textures. There's stars and arrows, something very basic as far as an icon that could go with any layout. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. You guys have a wonderful evening, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have a great night. Bye!